So one of the dishes I'd like you to try once you know how to make CHARSHU pork is Ramen House Style Fried Rice. It's one of the most typical and popular menus at ramen houses in Japan. The Japanese ramen house style fried rice is quite different from traditional Chinese fried rice because when it comes to Chinese fried rice they use a lot of various ingredients, whereas in ramen house style fried rice the ingredients are almost always fixed. In ramen house style fried rice we typically use CHARSHU pork, green onion, eggs and Naruto, which is a gear-shaped fish cake with a spiral in the middle. It's a very typical topping for ramen, but it's also used in fried rice. And the CHARSHU pork plays a very important role here because it gives a flavor to the fried rice that's very distinct from Chinese fried rice. Also, texture-wise, Chinese fried rice is very particular about dryness and separation of rice grains, whereas Japanese ramen house style fried rice is a lot more moist. That's due to the fact that Japanese rice is a lot stickier than the rice typically eaten in China. Okay, that's enough of my talk. Let's get started. When it comes to preparing fried rice, mise en place is very important because once the cooking process has started, it has to go really quickly. So get all the ingredients ready and in place beforehand. Now slice green onion thinly like so. If you don't have Japanese one like that, scallions or spring onions will work just fine. Now finally chop Naruto fish cake. I believe it's available at most Japanese supermarkets nowadays. If you don't have access to it though, replace it with crab sticks or boiled prawns, or you can even leave it out, which is also a really common style. Now CHARSHU pork is one of the essential ingredients for ramen house style fried rice. It has such a pleasant, comforting soy sauce and pork aroma, which makes the dish distinct from other types of fried rice. Here I've got 5 slices, but the amount is totally up to you. You can add more, you can add less according to your preference. Also, the way you cut it. I'm cutting it into 5mm dices, which is the standard way, but you can have bigger chunks or even bite-sized slices. You'll need 1 egg well beaten, but make it 2 if you're a big fan of eggs. We need some lard collected from CHARSHU prep, and also a bowl full of Japanese rice. As far as seasonings are concerned, we need some salt, MSG, ground pepper, and finally CHARSHU sauce. It's a good idea to put a bit of MSG to enhance the flavors of all the other ingredients. If you haven't yet watched my latest CHARSHU tutorial, click the link in the description box so that you can learn how to make the CHARSHU and the CHARSHU sauce. As I mentioned earlier, mise en place is vital here, so make sure to place all the ingredients within the reach of your hand before you start. Now heat your wok at full whack. Use a non-stick pan if you don't have a wok. If the wok is hot enough, in goes the lard. Add the beaten egg and immediately follow it with the rice. Give it a quick stir to coat the rice grains in the lard. Now break up the lumps of rice by pressing them lightly with the outer side of the ladle. Be careful not to mash up your rice when you do this. Now keep stirring and flipping till the rice grains are fairly separate. So the rice looks fine now. Add the diced CHARSHU pork and finally chop Naruto fish cake. Stir fry till the ingredients are mixed well. Now the seasonings go in. Very important thing is, make sure to add the CHARSHU sauce at last, otherwise it will start to burn.
Once you add the chashu sauce, immediately start stirring. Now finally, add the chopped green onion and stir fry for a short time until fragrant. Now I think you can see how moist the fried rice is. And in Japanese, we call this texture shittori. So it's perfect ramen house style shittori fried rice. Now in order to dish it up, put the fried rice in a bowl like that. And lightly pat it down to mold it so that the rice won't collapse so badly on the plate. Place a dish upside down over the bowl and flip it. This way you can get a nice dome shape. A very typical garnish for ramen house style fried rice is red pickled ginger. This adds a crunchy and refreshingly tangy accent to the dish. Now the moist and fragrant ramen house style fried rice is ready to be served.
Alright, let's have a taste now. It's perfectly moist. You gotta try this, guys. Alright, that's it for this video. If you liked my recipe, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel as well. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you later.